I saw this trailer. It's very much engaging. Loved it. And congratulations to all of you. But
Thank you.
please tell us, let me know ki what is that thing, that social relevance and social message we can see in this film.
You know, there's never an attempt to put out a message. पर अगर फिल्म देखने के बाद आपको लगा कि अच्छा, maybe there's a layer that you relate to or connect with, that's a bonus for us. We are just telling a story about people. And that's what it is. So, you know, hopefully you'll get something that, I'm not going to call it a message, या आपके दिल को छू जाए, बस यही उम्मीद करते हैं.
नहीं, लेकिन अगर इसी मैं भावना शर्मा नव भारत, अगर इस का जो ट्रेलर है वो देखा जाए, जो शेफाली जी का कैरेक्टर है, अगर हम अंतर्राष्ट्रीय महिला दिवस या इंटरनेशनल वीमेंस डे की बात करें तो इसमें सिर्फ वो औरतें नहीं हैं जिन्होंने लड़ाई ऊपर की, यानी शबाना आजमी जी हों या मीरा नायर हों, इस्मत चुगताई हों या फिर महाश्वेता देवी, इसमें वो औरतें भी थीं जो रोटी की लड़ाई के लिए सड़कों पे उतर आई. पोलैंड में, अमेरिका में बहुत ऐसी औरतें थी. तो जो शेफाली जी का कैरेक्टर है, जब वो बोलती है कि तो मुलगी थी तो क्या उसको ठोक देंगे, तो जो वो औरत है उसको, आपका जो कैरेक्टर है माया, उसको जरूरत नहीं है अपनी चीजों की पैरवी करवाने की, लेकिन वो जो कैरेक्टर है जो शेफाली जी ने प्ले किया है, उसको उन औरतों को ऊपर लाने के लिए या उनको इक्वल बनाने के लिए जो अपने हक के लिए लड़ सके, उसके लिए इस फिल्म में क्या है?
शेफाली, आई थिंक सबके लिए इस फिल्म में कुछ ना कुछ है. ना सिर्फ उस तरह की औरत के लिए, ना सिर्फ रुखसाना जैसी औरतों के लिए, ना माया जैसी औरतों के लिए, हम सब के लिए ये फिल्म है. You know, हाँ, इन दो किरदारों के द्वारा ये कहानी कही गई है, पर मैं मानती हूँ कि इस कहानी से सब कनेक्ट कर पाएंगे, और ना सिर्फ इस देश में पर दुनिया भर में. इसीलिए वी आर सो हैप्पी टू बी पार्टनरिंग विद Amazon Prime Video, क्योंकि 240 देशों में ये फिल्म लोग देख पाएंगे. इट इज़ अ यूनिवर्सल स्टोरी, और it has something for everyone, even for the men, importantly for the men.
Shefali, would you like to add
Hi
something?
Vidya, this is Rajiv here.
Hi.
It's fabulous to meet you again live.
Yes, similarly. Hi, Rajiv.
Yeah. My question is for both of you, Shefali and you. Firstly, congrats for the trailer and hope to
Thank
have
you.
an equally great film. But I want to know, probably, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the first time that you are pitted against an equally powerful actor, you know, female actor. So how did you exactly, you know, enhance each other's performances, if both of you can answer? While acting together, while doing a scene together.
I'd like to say one thing. I mean, I've been very lucky to work with actors who've all been incredible. As far as Vidya is concerned, I admire her and adore her tremendously. And I really wish, when I look at her, you know, there are qualities of her I could be 1/10 of it. When you have an actor of this caliber opposite you, it only makes you richer as an actor. It helps you grow. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of scenes together, but also Rukhsana and Maya they're not exactly in sync. There is a divide between them. And I'm not talking about the class or the financial divide. I'm just talking about the way the story pans out. But just the fact that I could be with her and perform alongside her, it makes me richer as an actor, because I feed off actors opposite me, and when there's somebody so rich, it just makes it, I mean, that's why I go to work, I guess. I feed off people around me. And I'm going to take this opportunity to say yes, you know, we both are sitting on stage, but trust me, every single actor in this film is incredible, is just something else. I mean, there were scenes I had where I would just be watching the person in front of me. Just amazing, amazing cast and fantastic actors. So I mean, I think I was just lucky to be surrounded with such rich and intense and immense talent.
Thank you for all that you said, Shefali. But I have to say, I've also had the good fortune of working with actors who've brought out the best in me, because acting is about reacting, but there is only one Shefali Shah, and please, that deserves a round of applause.
Sweet you are.
No, it's true, because I have watched her since I first faced the camera with her in a television show, and I don't think she remembers, but it was really her scene. We were, a bunch of playing college students. This was my first ever TV show, and I remember being mesmerized watching her. And since then, everything that she's done, and I can actually enumerate her filmography for you, because that's how I've watched her. Like, I've admired and loved her forever, and it was an absolute honor to be sharing screen space with her. I just hope we get more opportunities, because Suresh, you didn't give us enough scenes. Yeah, but like Shefali also said, this film is is full of wonderful actors, and we can't wait for you to meet each one of them.
Theatrical and OTT for you.
Mish, your first question first. I've never looked at stories as male-centric or female-centric or hero-driven or heroine-driven. I've always looked at them as stories, and if they're compelling, they need to be told. If you look at the room around us, if you look at your own fraternity, we aren't answering questions basis a question from a female journalist or a male journalist. Life doesn't divide it that way. I will say this though on record. I have been extremely fortunate and blessed that stories with strong women characters find me, and it's not the other way around. So whether it be some of the amazing work that you've noted, and it is amazingly coincidental and nothing else that our last few years filmography reads like Shakuntala Devi, Durgamati, Sherni, Chori, Jalsa. The show that we are producing is called Hush Hush, directed by Tanuja Chandra. A proud fact, we have 5 directors that happen to be women who are live in our slate at the same time. So I'm not governed by different economics of films with women in the lead. I think it's just strong characters backed by great storytellers and partners like Amazon that allow us to do the work that we do. And there is no filter that we cut through like this. This is our 5th film which will premiere directly on a streaming platform. Coincidentally, all 5 have been on Amazon Prime Video. Stories find their mediums, just like how they find their audience. What better opportunity than to give access to such amazing stories, especially Jalsa by Suresh, that it goes simultaneously to the world. I mean, Vidya and I experienced this in our first such outing in Shakuntala Devi, where all of a sudden we were getting feedback from Poland. Her performance and the film was being raved about by audiences in Southeast Asia. So there are films that do tend to resonate better on certain mediums of personal consumption or at appointment consumption on the other hand. The distinction for us is, again, stories find their mediums. I'm a huge fan of theatrical releases. We have a couple of big ones lined up, but I think we like to go where our audience is, and Jalsa is an example of that.
And my second question is to Mr. Manish. So, in theatrical medium, we have seen that the content creation for theater, it happens on Friday to Friday basis. Like every Friday, there is a new release. How does it work for OTT platform in terms of having a calendar for the particular month? Like what is the strategy of having content that caters to audience in a month?
So we look at stories and we look at, finding good stories irrespective of the timing of the story. It's not that we're going to look for, filling a calendar, for theatrical and other mediums like television, you're probably programming for a slot, but for us, we're programming to a consumer that's looking for content that, you know, they can relate to, they can talk about, they hopefully, you know, and they hopefully like it. And and we serve content in 10 languages, you know, in 9 Indian languages and English. We've got content across movies and series. We've got stand-up shows. And amongst this variety of content that we offer, I think it's still at the heart of it, it is, you know, finding good stories, whether it comes directly on our service. And we've done that in the pandemic where, you know, it's been, the endeavor has really been to bring cinema in your living room in a safe manner. We've premiered over 50 films in the last 18 months, and we continue to do films even post-theatrical, you know. So between all of that, I think, you know, our heart still lies in great stories, and we'll find the right time to tell them. But yeah, hopefully they're all just great stories.
Hi guys, Shravan from Ismaili here. Suresh, my question is to you. Here, on your left side, here. First of all, congratulations on the trailer. It looks fab.
Thank you.
You worked with Vidya in 2017 on Tumhari Sulu. How is it working with her on Jalsa? And what was that one aspect about Vidya and Shefali that you rediscovered while you were shooting for Jalsa?
So, working with Vidya in 2017 and again working in 2021, it's become even more addictive now. Okay, so that's there. Now let me come to the point that what is the common part into it. In fact, my life making this film, I think we started shooting this film in August, July, August. Through and through, I've been surrounded by question mark, all the question marks, okay. Both of them, to my right and my left, they're exactly question banks. It's like as if you made a mistake by writing a script, the amount of questions they throw at you. Coupled with my team, with my DOP and my editor and my associate and everyone, okay, my writer. So I have just been, a barrage of questions have been thrown in. And the best part about working with them is the amount of involvement. See, there was a day I remember, like, I was shooting a scene with Rohini ji. Rohini ma'am is here. Please, a big round of applause for Rohini Hatangadi ma'am. She's here. 3 of them were there on the set. And I had no other goal. How do I even pretend that I'm going to direct them? So I just took a break outside, came back, and I said, all I wanted that day to pass by and say that I shouldn't look like a fool. So I got away that day. So that's my thing. I mean, it's absolute pleasure to work with both of them, the amount of involvement that they show. So that's the common point, guys.
We'll do the last couple of questions because, as always, we're running short of time.
हेलो हाय विद्या मैम हाय शेफाली मैम सबसे पहले आपको जलसा के लिए ढेर सारी शुभकामनाएं जैसा कि आपकी फिल्म जलसा होली के मौके पे रिलीज हो रही तो जाहिर सी बात है इस होली पे खूब जलसा ही जलसा होगा मैं आप दोनों की इस बार की प्लानिंग के बारे में जानना चाहूँगा होली के क्या कुछ जलसा करने वाली हैं
I have a plan for 18th night we are dropping.
17th night.
I have a plan. मैं 18 तारीख को I'm going to sit with popcorn and samosa and malpua and मैं picture देखूंगी. I swear that is my plan of action. मैं कुछ दोस्तों को बुलाऊंगी और हम लोग जमीन पे बैठ के picture देखेंगे. That's my plan for Holi.
और एक दूसरे पे रंग भी लगा देना.
हाँ ठीक है.
तो हो गया ना.
हाँ but it doesn't matter. I'm just interested in watching the film.
No, I really hope it is a celebration. Firstly, we haven't celebrated Holi in 2 years. So I think this year Holi is going to be big. It's going to be bigger for us because of Jalsa, inshallah. So yeah, hoping for the best, yeah. I hope it's a true Jalsa in every sense of the word.
Hi, this is Keyul from Sinistan. My question is for Vidya ma'am.
Hi,
Firstly, it's a fantastic trailer. It's very thrilling.
Thank you.
And it's released on the day your iconic thriller Kahani completed 10 years.
Yes.
So how do you look back at the film? How do you look back at these 10 years of the post-Kahani phase?
No, honestly, I was doing some interviews when I was told, you know, it's 10 years to Kahani, and I couldn't believe it. It feels like yesterday. It's a film that, you know, every film is special to me, but I still remember every single day of shoot on that film. And, I was just telling Vikram, like we were waiting outside, we had a screening at one of the theaters on the day of release, and we were waiting outside for the film to complete so that we could come in and meet real audiences. And 10 years, my God, but that film has given us so much, and we will forever be grateful for that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies
Hello?
and gentlemen.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
okay, you've already begun, so that will be our last question for
Yeah.
this session.
My question is, hi, Vidya ji,
Hi.
Shefali ji.
Hi.
Long time when you entered the stage, you really boosted us
Yeah.
by anchoring. After 2 years, we are meeting.
Yeah.
So my question is that you get yourself molded in every role, whatever role you get, and you really do it well. Today, your style statement, you're getting 80s and 90s back in.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that's really one thing. And questions to Suresh ji, sir. The poster what you have shown, Vidya ji's and the Shefali ji's, can you elaborate on that poster? What it means?
18th March. मेरे भी ऐसे ही बंदे मुंह. So yeah, there is an incident. I mean, jokes apart, कहानी एक इंसिडेंट होती है और वो जैसे मैं उसको हमेशा हब एंड स्पोक स्टोरी बोलता हूँ, वो सबको इफेक्ट करती है, सारे किरदारों को. So this particular poster is a kind of a metaphorical representation that कुछ एक इंसिडेंट होता है वो जो दोनों को इफेक्ट करते हैं और भी एक्टर्स हैं जिनको जितने कैरेक्टर्स सबको इफेक्ट करते हैं. So it's just a metaphor for that. More of it only when you watch the film. एकदम. Hmm. 18 March.
You've got your blindfolds on till the 18th of March. After that, they will allow you to remove those blindfolds where you can enter the world of Jalsa. Thank you very, very much. A warm round of applause once again to the entire team of Jalsa. Thank you so much for being so patient in answering all these questions. We'll give you a moment for the photo opportunity. I request you to please stand up for a group photo opportunity. Can we take away the chairs, please? Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take the opportunity to welcome. We're very, very pleased to have you here with us now. She plays my island's mother in the film. Two members of the cast who couldn't be here with us today. We'd still like to congratulate them. Shrikant Mohan Yadav, the man who plays the role of More, the cop, and Shafi, who plays Ruxana's son, Imad. We'll give you a moment for a group photo opportunity. We'd like to remember this moment and savor it for posterity. 18th March, ladies and gentlemen. You will witness the story unfold. You will witness the Jalsa.
Okay, you can continue what you were doing.
Before we let you go, we've got a special message from Surya all the way from overseas, so we'll just have a look at that. A key member of the cast, ladies and gentlemen.
Guys, there are these legendary people behind my film staff. Dr. Maman, my associate, Prajwal Shetty, his first film, he's written his first film.
Let's have a look at that special message from Surya, who plays the character of Ayush, Maya's son in the film, a key member of the cast.